Orphic.
Yeah, that's where it started.
Yeah.
We met even more than 2 years ago, didn't we?
Yeah. And I was like, yo, you do like coaching? And you were like, yeah, for sure. And you like sent through all the stuff, and then we had like the...
We started off mentorship.
Yeah.
You didn't even start coaching with
me.
me.
No, it started mentorship, didn't it?
We talked about finance.
Yeah.
And lifestyle.
And then...
March 2021. No. 2020.
2020. So is that what?
That's when we last edited. Mentorship number 1.
Well, my face would be looking like skinny ass. This is during COVID, wasn't it? Yeah.
Look at my beard.
Yeah. Is that the cornrows as well?
Yo.
Like I know people say like,
Why my beard so long?
I just want to be, I sort of just want to be more confident.
Yo, I can.
Just especially with communication. Just being able to talk to people.
I hate hearing myself, I ain't gonna lie.
And sometimes I feel like I'm sort of like distancing myself and like not like scared, but I'm just like
decent
boy, like looking over my shoulder.
What are you doing?
Communication, like just being able to speak to like I sort of just want to be that person that can just go up and talk to many people and like just start conversations and just be like that. Just be like sort of just like I know people say like I'm kind of.
I'm not gonna lie though, I actually kind of like that now.
So I sort of
did see that.
Did you hear what you said?
Yeah, just being able to talk to people.
Yeah, like that was one of your goals with me.
How
do you feel now?
Everyone at work, they're like, yeah, all we do is just go up and talk to people.
Really?
Yeah, made friends throughout like the whole Chadstone at the cafe shop and everything. That's crazy.
Isn't it?
That's weird as, yeah. Even on the night out, people say I just go up and read, like just start having a conversation.
And that's a fucking goal you had over 2 years ago.
I didn't even remember saying that, that's weird.
That's why I wanted to do this. So we can like look back.
Yeah, it's like, damn.
Just want to be more confident, just especially with communication. Just being able to talk to people and connect with people. Like sometimes I feel like I'm sort of like distancing myself and like not like scared, but I'm just like boy, like looking over my shoulder. Like you never know.
I think it's.
That was weird. That was weird ass. That was so trippy.
What about now? Are you doing that now?
Yeah, I'm just talking to people, I guess. I'm just like, yeah, it's weird. I just don't really think of anything of it. I just, someone's there, like, a conversation with them, blah, blah, blah.
How did you start with me? How do you remember that Harrison from over 2 years ago?
That was during lockdown, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I just remember just having no clue what I actually wanted to do. And, like, just being able to, I don't know, like sort of see someone who's on their path already, and I'm like, oh, like I want to do similar stuff to what he's doing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like tag along, see what advice he can give me, and then just sort of blow up from there.
I know it's been a long time, but what's been some of the biggest lessons and that I've taught you, that you've learnt along the way from your own experience that we've done together?
Discipline, passion, being like enthusiastic about what you're doing. Because even I've seen all your videos of energetic to actually like, and it's like crazy energy. And it's like, when I remember seeing you like watching all your Insta stuff, I was like, that's what I sort of wanted to find and do. And now that I found the energy towards what I want to do, so it's like, yeah, just mainly passion.
Passion and enthusiasm. To now, because now you're directing that into your studies.
Yeah, and people as well.
And people?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Just, like I was talking about the communication, just like being a bit more, because I actually had, I'll show you a message, one of my old mates from not basketball, good guys, old work. We talked back and forth, and then he sent me a message because we shot. It was when I asked advice, Benny Roberts, I asked it, and he was like, and then we're like, yeah, we'll just go out shoot some hoops. And then he said that after we shot hoops. And I was like, cool as that I was like, my man.
You're driven. It's important to keep good people around you, and I rate you fucking highly. You're driven and have a good head on your shoulders, and I feel like you're a friend that I need to have.
I was like, that's my coach in a nutshell. It's like, wow. I might take it off.
Wow.
You,
so you became that for someone else.
Yeah, that's what even Liv said that. She's like, you're a mini coach. Like, I took all of these things and just sort of like...
No, I'm proud of you for that, man.
Which is cool as.
That's really cool. And I'm glad he said that to you. Man. See, this Harrison that we started with wouldn't have been able to do this. But this Harrison today is 10 times better.
Yeah, it's crazy to see.
What about the discipline part?
Pretty much just getting shit done. Like, I used to procrastinate so much. Now it's just like, if I know what I like, if I want to do this, like, I actually have to put in the work. And I like putting in the work, so I'm just getting shit done.
Mm-hmm.
Training, studying, eating, just working on myself.
You know, you came to me. Look at this. Actually, look at this. Admired values, discipline.
Oh, damn true.
Okay. Goals. Talked about communication skills to talk to anyone. Check. Financial literacy. How do you feel there? We did a lot of stuff on finances. You were one of my first guys to really get that from me.
Yeah. No, that helped. That's... Like, especially budgeting. Like, I know it's...
Because you got the tracker, right?
Yeah.
I gave you my finance tracker. Yeah, here it is. Do you know how much you need for your current lifestyle? Remember this?
Yeah, damn.
Apartment in the city. I mean, you're in a relationship now, so things are maybe changed. You still want that?
Like I said, it'd be cool to be in there, but I mean, I can always just drive to a nice spot to get a view. So
isn't that interesting, man? Like, you don't care about this very much now.
Yeah, no. Like, it would be cool to have, but I just... Yeah, I don't know. It's... Like, if I got a job in the city and everything was in the city, then yeah. But sense. Now it's just... Yeah, it would just sort of be a bit, like, out of the way. Because I have people at work, they... Like, one of the girls, she lives in the city. It takes her, like, 45 minutes an hour. Just to leave, like, a solid hour before work.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm leaving, like, 15 minutes before work, driving, bang. And she has to take all public transport. But if it was in the city, maybe. But...
And then finances here, purchasing decision framework, time management, Google Calendar, easy choices, hard life, hard choices, easy life, time for money. I was teaching about time for money, like trading time for money. I mean, it is what you're doing now, but I was teaching about the principles of that. What did you take away from all of this that maybe sticks with you today? It's probably not all of it, obviously, but there might be a couple of things.
Mainly just budgeting.
Yeah.
That's what I've always been at. Just being able to budget, because I used to spend... It was like, I know when I just first started working, as soon as I hit enough to get a MacBook, bang, got it instantly. And I was back to
zero.
Yeah, I was like, ah, shit. What do I do for the Because we got paid every fortnight, so I was like, struggling for... I was like, ah, shit.
And now?
Now I just... If I have enough, like, I don't need stuff, like, I don't know, there's, like, I don't really buy, like, new clothes, like, I bought this, but it was like $50 and I haven't really bought another shirt in. But I don't really just go out and buy because I want to spend money, or just, like, want to buy stuff. Like, I prefer to just save as much as I can.
Why? Like, yeah, why, and what did I impart to you about that?
If everything goes to shit, then I'd have at least some.
That's right.
To live off for a bit.
Like a safety net.
Yeah.
Yeah. Started. Sleep, weight training, caloric intake, 3,000.
Goes to like 28.
2,800 we put you on. And
that's a surplus as well.
Yeah. And what do you want now?
Looking like 45 or something.
You went from 2,800 to 4,500, and you're still not done. You started at 71 kilos.
I was 91.8 this morning because I went for a run yesterday.
20 kilos.
I noticed my knees were a bit iffy after that run. I was like, this is a bit heavy.
What do you think about that, man?
So my legs just grow and fat there, it's easy.
You did that.
It's just like what? It's like not even bigger than the like actual calf. It's just one.
It's like a stick.
That's whack. It's all 20 kilos.
So what do you think about that, man? That's 2 years. You listened to 99% of the shit I told you. You barely missed a training day. You always ate the calories and hit your calories. You trained hard. You got after it. You slept a lot and well.
That's crazy.
You managed your stress.
Actually, can I just take a video of that? No.
Of course, I'll do a side by side for you and post it. Prior to working with me, what did you do to try and achieve this? What were you doing?
Watching a lot of YouTube videos on motivation. That's it. And then probably not much. I mean, I was like, yeah, here and there, like looking at other people and looking at other YouTube videos, but I just didn't know where to start, to be honest.
And why did you decide eventually to work with me?
Needed that guidance. Needed someone who was already in that space where I wanted to go, even if not even where I wanted to go, just more of like the path of how to get to where you want to be, like the enthusiasm and how much you need to put in. Yeah, even if it's something else like other to what you're doing, just my own path but similar values, which is pretty much the main thing. So now I've taken what like I've learned from you and just applied it in like my own sort of thing.
What was your first impression? Or one of your first impressions when you met me and we started working together? Even the Cert 3-4 would be where we started, and then coaching.
Yeah, so I think, well, I was like, this dude's a sick cunt, I like it. Yeah, it's just how like enthusiastic you were.
Yeah.
And then, because I remember, I don't know if you remember Seaton.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, no,
He's like, get going.
he was like, yeah, he got me onto you. He's like, yeah, if you want to do it, like, do it in person. And so he's like, there are heaps of other ones that are in person. And I just like looked at yours. I was like, this is sick. I just like the energy pretty much. And then that was that.
And then when we started working together, what were the first improvements and big changes you noticed throughout the journey?
Confidence, discipline. Pretty much just those two. Like, I just needed that sense of like, just get shit done.
Yep.
Like, don't focus on others, just focus on your own thing, and just go for it pretty much.
Tunnel vision. Throughout the last over 2 years, what was the biggest challenge, the biggest obstacle, and how did we overcome it?
Also, I don't actually know. It was just like, I don't know, it was just sort of a sense of direction. Like, because I came to you with mentorship, I just needed that, like, yeah, direction. And how to get where I wanted to get. It was just different things we worked on them, and then eventually they led into me knowing what I needed to do.
Yeah, that's interesting, because when I thought about asking that question, I don't know what you were going to say. I didn't think you would have a big thing. Like, in our time together, we haven't had a big event.
Yeah, no, it's just been little things. It's been little...
Like what?
Like, even just nutrition, food, like, hitting different macro or micros, just getting fish intake, and then, like, chucking in study blocks. I can't remember what some of the stuff I've done. But it's
cold showers?
Yeah, cold showers, reading.
It's been like laying a foundation. We've just laid bricks.
Yeah.
Like, laid habits on top of each other. And then you've become this person who is so much greater and stronger and healthier. Like, we didn't need to change your whole worldview and life in like a week or 2 weeks. Like, it was just like a slow progression upwards, it seemed.
Mm. Yeah, that's cool. And it was nice to, like, not... I mean, I don't know if we really rushed into it, but it's like, even like drastic changes like that, I didn't feel like we rushed into it straight away.
Yeah.
Like, I had to change everything at once.
Yeah.
It's nice being like, it's sort of like getting that food. Like, now that I'm pretty much sitting at like 4K calories, I can eat that easy.
Yeah.
And not change weight as much. It's just been slow to get up to it.
Well, then what's on the horizon now? Because, look, I feel like this chapter closing is such a... Look, I don't think it's closing in a way, because you say you want to eventually do this
come
again.
back.
And do what? Like, what's on the horizon?
It's mainly just like... Because I remember the first time we started, it was like that energy and fire that I had to keep doing all these things.
Yeah,
now it's like that I've already done it.
Yeah.
It's like, alright, I'm a bit, not comfortable, but like, it's just... If I ever like have like a day off or two, I'm like, alright, I can get back into it easy.
Yeah, you trust
like,
yourself.
Yeah, it's like, I know how blah blah today, get back into it. Whereas like there, it would be like earlier. I was like, alright, I'm really not doing anything, can't be bothered. I actually need something, a bit of guidance, and then I had that energy to change and fire to change. Whereas now it's like, still got like that energy and fire to change, but it's just like, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty cool if even like 6 months or a year from now there's like something else that's changed. Or it's like, oh, I want to get back.
Do you know what that would be for you?
It could pop up out of nowhere.
Yeah, right.
It could like literally out of nowhere. It was like sort of like when we first started. Like it didn't pop up out of nowhere. I just like it was mainly because like lockdown. Because I think we were doing it through lockdown or before lockdown, after lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
Around that like sort of shifted or like changed so many things. I was like, I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like it's just, guess we'll see.
And now you do though.
Yeah.
So you can go off and maintain and even still build on the progress you're making. You got any feedback for me? You know me a long time, bro. You could give me some good feedback on like what I could do better, improve, or what you loved or what you didn't like.
There's literally nothing you could do to do better. Like it's been, yeah, like
it's too kind.
It's because like I know my sister, she has all coaches and stuff, and I'm just like listen to what they're doing. They're not at the level my coach is at, to be honest. Like, because you actually take like now you're working with Ben Can.
Yeah.
The Can't.
Yeah.
And yeah, I remember there was one where you were like, you knew a little bit about nutrition, but then working with him, you're like, you don't know fuck all about nutrition because he's like
next level
master at it.
That's right.
Then it's like other people, other coaches just sort of stick to that one thing and they just don't really level up as much. They just keep taking on clients and sort of thing. But yeah, it's crazy work what you've done. I'm like forever grateful for it, which is so.
Man.
I'll definitely be back.
I hope so, man. I hope so, brother.
Definitely be back.
I need you to know that no matter, even if we don't talk for a year or 2 years, I don't fucking know, right? Like, you need to know the door's open, man.
Yes,
for real. Like, if you ever need anything, like, fuck the money. Like, if you ever want to talk, if you're ever going through some, like, challenging shit in your life with your family or your girlfriend, call me, man.
Yes, sir.
I mean that. Alright, man.
Yeah, it's cool because it's like a big brother to me.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Now, I got something for you, okay? Stay here. I have to find it. I have to give you this then.
My man, what you done? Oh man, you didn't have to. Thanks, good.
You're welcome, brother.
All love.
All
Thank
love.
you. Damn. Didn't have to do that, coach.
Of course, man. There's some nice things in there to reflect on.
So I know when I was like, I know the bib because she was like, oh, that's what I want to get. But
Yeah.
Because like what you and Coach had, I was like, bro, get that brotherhood. It's like,
Yeah.
we linked up real nice.
We did, absolutely, man. And that, it's kind of cool because Liv is like starting at a version of what.
It felt like
started
seeing how she, like the energy she has
Yeah.
towards it, like all the change. I was like, that was me at the start.
It was.
Like,
No, you changed. I don't know. It's not me changing her life. Without you telling her about me, she wouldn't even get the chance.
she kept saying she needed coach. Like, I do my coach. Bro, like,
It's like you're passing it on it.
yeah, I was like, trust me.
Hey,
Oh,
I better see you then.
yes, sir.
We got
Then we like,
proud of you, brother.
it's all love.
It's amazing.
Thank you very much. Really like changed my life.
Man, it's amazing. I'll catch you soon, baby. Ah.